Hi guys, welcome back to my channel called Trade Dost. So basically we'll review today what happened and how can the stock market behave tomorrow with regards to Nifty and Bank Nifty. Okay, so basically if you were active in the market today and if you were a call buyer, you would have been extremely profitable as market did not stop at all. It kept rallying to newer heights. So basically, if you look at this, the very first 30 minutes candle that got formed was a complete bullish candle, and then it kind of touched the 2-day high, and from there on broke and kept pounding to new highs. So basically this move which happened today has covered the entire range of almost, let's say, for the past 7-8 days, and that is humongous, right? Especially in Bank Nifty, right? So basically right now this seems like an extremely bullish move which looks like a short covering, and let's look at what can happen in the market tomorrow. Okay, so basically if you look at this is the range which has been formed now because it closed here and then there was immense volumes here. If let's say Bank Nifty opens here, it is very likely that it will consolidate in this particular range. It might not completely reverse, it might consolidate in this particular range. If it opens a little gap up, we can see that it can continue rallying till here. If it opens extremely gap up, then there is a possibility it will come back, hover here, do this particular range, and then move up. Okay, so basically, why am I saying that? Because this move is intense, and again, remember that market will not continue to go in one single direction. It will move up, consolidate, and then move up if it is in a completely uptrend. Okay, so let's look at what happened in Nifty. This seems to have not loaded. I'm going to load this again. Okay, in the meanwhile, let's look at the stock that we recommended yesterday. It seems like the data for this is also not loaded. So let's load this and then we will continue. Just give us like a one quick minute. Okay, the data seems to have loaded. So again, as per our analysis yesterday, where we spoke about ITC, it seems like this range is still holding. It is still holding this particular range. It has not fallen below 210. This range seems to be holding. Now again, what we have to see tomorrow is that, okay, will this particular range hold or will it continue to drop down? We'll have to wait and watch. But the volumes look really promising. If you look at the last couple of days volume, the volume is still higher, which is around 42,000 contracts. These look promising. And then if you look at the highest volume that was transacted, it was right here at this particular point where it got closed. So if let's say tomorrow, if it opens a little below and then crosses up, or if it opens up and then stays higher, then there is a very good possibility that it can continue to rally. But we'll have to wait and watch tomorrow as to what happens. Okay. So let's look at Nifty now. Okay, so again, Nifty has crossed the high of the last 3 days. It has completely, it opened here, gap up, touched yesterday's low and kept pounding up. And then one of the interesting things that you'll have to see is that the highest volume was transacted here, which means that it seems to have found some liquidity. Again, considering 15,000 is a very high resistance to cross, and that is the reason the liquidity was found here. So very likely you will see that it is possible. There are two possibilities here. One, it can open here and then it can consolidate and then finally give a breakout, or if it decisively breaks out and then start spending time above 15,000, a lot of shorts have been built and in 15,000, and there is a possibility that there would be a short covering. Okay, so that was on the higher time frame. Let's look at a shorter time frame now. Okay, so this was Nifty that we just saw. Okay, so again, very high volumes using which it kind of moved, and then you can see that it got consolidated here at the 5-minute time frame. And then as we spoke, the levels kind of hold good on this particular chart as well. Now let's look at Bank Nifty as well on a shorter time frame. So on a bank Nifty also, as we said, you would not get a lot of clarity on a very short time frame. Again, considering that this is a very big up move, so very similar analysis. Okay. All right. So let's look at what happened on the option chain side on Nifty and Bank Nifty as well. Okay. So basically, if you look at this, there was insane amount of put writing that happened. A lot of calls got unwound, which again was very natural. And then you see this insane resistance that is still there at 15,000. One of the things that you have to interestingly see here is that not a lot of call writing that happened at 15,000. Okay, this seems to be very astonishing because again, here we are expecting the OI to get built, and then if this will act as resistance, there are still a lot of contracts, almost 35 lakh contracts that are still open here. But then again, today you would not see a lot of new contracts that were written. Now that kind of shows that this bullish momentum can continue even tomorrow. Okay, let's look at the monthly as well. So again here, if you look at the monthly, the contracts are still there, but a lot of call and winding has happened, a lot of put writing has happened on the next week expiry, which is the monthly expiry. So this is still kind of saying that the market is still bullish, and tomorrow you can expect a possibility that it will cross the 15,000 level. Okay, so let's look at Bank Nifty or what's happening. So very similar thing on Bank Nifty as well, right? So again, you see a lot of put writing happening, not a lot of call writing that is happening. There is some call writing that was already written here, and these guys might start covering tomorrow, which can again lead to another rally. Okay, so let's look at the monthly as well. So look at this particular tower here, guys. So look at these insane towers that were written here, where 33,000, there were insane amount of put writing that happened, and then call writing, not that much. So there is a very good possibility that we might continue in the same direction, or at least we will consolidate. We will not fall down. I mean, the possibility of that happening is very low, but there's a very good possibility either we'll go up or we will continue to consolidate. Okay, hopefully you like this particular content and this might help you in your trading journey. And if you like the content, please do like, share and subscribe so that it motivates me to go ahead and create such content on a regular basis. Okay, thank you so much guys, and I hope you had a good trading day today. Thank you.